Hello everyone, good day. My name is Marebel Sulpiano, a second-year student taking up a program, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Today, I am going to discuss to you about learners with physical disability. Learners with physical disabilities. What is physical disability? Physical disability means a person has trouble using their body, such as difficulty moving their legs, arms, or other body parts. People with physical disability may need extra help to do everyday tasks, but they can still learn and succeed with the right support. There are four types of physical disabilities. The first one is visual impairment. Second, hearing impairment. Third, speech impairment. And fourth, multiple physical impairment. So what is visual impairment? Visual impairment means having difficulty in seeing even with glasses or contact lenses, or being unable to see at all. There are three types of visual impairment. The first one is low vision, means partial vision loss. Example for this is blurry vision, difficulty seeing details even with glasses, or trouble seeing in low light or at night. The second one is blindness. Blindness means no light perception or can't see at all. The third one is color blindness, means the inability to distinguish certain colors correctly. For example, trouble in differentiating red and green shade. So this is blindness, low vision, and color blindness. Teaching strategy: use tactile learning materials, provide audio resources, ensure classroom seating is arranged to minimize glare, and then use verbal cues to describe visual information and demonstration tasks. Next is hearing impairment. Hearing impairment means having difficulty hearing sounds or unable to hear at all. It can affect communication and daily life. There are three types of hearing impairment. The first one is sensory neural hearing loss, the second, conductive hearing loss, and the third one is mixed hearing loss. Sensory neural hearing loss, it is permanent hearing loss. The second one is conductive hearing loss, occurs when sound cannot pass through the outer or inner ear, making it harder to hear soft sounds, while the mixed hearing loss is a combination of sensory neural hearing loss and conductive hearing loss. Teaching strategy: use sign language, incorporate visual aids, ensure the environment is quiet and free of distractions, speak clearly, and face the learner while communicating, ensuring they can lip read. Use hearing devices if available. And amplification system. Next is speech impairment. Speech impairment is having difficulty speaking clearly or unable to speak at all. It can affect a person's ability to communicate. So there are four types of speech impairment: fluency disorders, orofacial mute functional disorders or OMD, speech sound disorders, and voice disorders. Fluency disorders affect the flow, speed, and rhythm of speech, making communication difficult. So example for this are stuttering or repeating sounds or words. Next is orofacial mute functional disorders or OMD. It affects muscle of the face, mouth, and tongue. Example for this are tongue thrust, pushing the tongue while speaking, or swallowing. Next is speech sound disorders. It affects a person's ability to produce speech sound correctly. Example for this are difficulty pronouncing S and Z. Last is voice disorders. So it affects the pitch, volume, or quality of the person. Example for this are hoarseness. Teaching strategy: allow extra time for students to express themselves. Use alternative communication tools such as communicating boards or speech generating devices. Be patient and offer encouragement to build confidence, and focus on understanding rather than correcting in speech. Last is multiple physical impairment. It means having two or more physical disabilities that affect movement and daily activities. These are the example of multiple physical impairment. Teaching strategy that you're going to use: ensure the classroom is accessible, modify tasks and activities to be inclusive, offer frequent breaks and allow flexibility in task completion, use assistive devices or technologies to aid in learning. Conclusion: for each type of impairment, the main goal is to adapt teaching methods to ensure inclusivity and create an environment where the learners feel supported and capable of succeeding.